This is one of the most powerful projects I've ever been involved with.
911, what is your emergency?
I'm hearing all kinds of gunshots down the street from my house.
I had never known Bakersfield to be a violent place.
This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that we have 50% off all of our items that are on the clearance items. Let me show you the items that are on there. You got to take advantage of this before it's too late. Fathers Matter is on there. Fathers Matter hoodies, the Don, all of our favorite stuff. We're doing 50% off just for you. And also we have the premium line that I just started. Support the premium line. If you buy one of these premium jackets, you'll get a book signed absolutely free. We'll put it in the mail when you get the product. So all of these new items, go ahead and get it now and pre-order some of this new stuff if you're interested in some of our new items. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. The boy, Colin Kaepernick, is still out here being anti-police. One of the fakest activists on planet Earth. And I don't know why people still believe or support Colin Kaepernick. I want to play his new documentary trailer here in 1 second, but I want to make this statement real quick. I want people to understand that I don't believe that Colin Kaepernick ever had good faith intentions behind kneeling for the national anthem. I honestly believe he was, in fact, protesting the fact that he was riding a bench to a white quarterback. Because once he met the girl, he wanted to grow his hair out and be pro-black, even though he was raised by nothing but white people his whole life. Essentially, he was white. What makes him black? Oh, it's skin tone. But he was raised from a very small child to an adult by nothing but white people. Anyway, that's funny to me. It's crazy to me that we even live in a society where a mixed kid can grow up raised by white people and somehow be black at the end of the day.
This is one of the most powerful projects I've ever been involved with.
911, what is your emergency?
I'm hearing all kinds of gunshots down the street from my house.
I had never known Bakersfield to be a violent place. That changed pretty quickly.
I came here looking for something.
I knew the homicide rate in Bakersfield was high. I didn't really know what that meant until I got here.
I'm not trying to be nobody.
2 people are dead and a BPD officer is in the hospital following an early morning shooting at a Southwest Bakersfield hotel.
My son died in a shootout.
F this, I'm calling the cops on the cops.
Walk the streets, Bakersfield.
The deadliest law enforcement in the country per capita.
The highest rate of officer-involved deaths anywhere in the country.
This is where the story takes a very bizarre turn.
And as you start unraveling the layers, you start to see that there's more than just a couple bad officers.
He had collected drugs and then sold for his own gain.
I was wrong, and I admit that today.
One side, a celebrated character in a movie, and then disgraced officers.
I began to not only bend the rules, I began to cross the line.
How many of you listen and judge me?
You don't have to experience what I experienced to really understand that there's a problem here.
The man is dead. These cops have no reason to do this to this man.
They're not supposed to be judge, jury, and executioner.
You don't know me, but you don't want
I never thought in my wildest dream that it was my son laying there on the sidewalk, murdered.
My brother was an amazing person. He was so full of life. He had amazing kids, and sorry.
Police department killed my dad.
They shot my son 7 times.
Well, who holds these people accountable? Guess what? They met their match.
As you walk the streets, Bakersfield.
See, I told y'all. Look at what they doing. And for those who can see it, it's very clear what they're doing. And for the people listening to the radio, it started out Bakersfield is the most dangerous place in California and all this other per capita. Then it turned into police violence. It's crazy, man. I need to launch a documentary to give police officers a voice, because all they do is tear police officers down. And the problem isn't the police, it's the people. He grew his hair out. He became an activist. And I think his girlfriend convinced him that it was wrong that they benched the black quarterback for the white quarterback. And once he was on the bench, he began to pout. He used to sit on the bench during the national anthem. That's pouting. And then he started taking a knee because he claimed some military veteran told him to do it, which I think both of them are crazy. And then he continued to do it. And then when they pressed him on it, he made this whole thing up about police brutality and fighting for people's rights and all this stuff. And the funny thing is, he'd never been an activist a day in his life until he got to the NFL that year that he was riding the bench. When he went to Super Bowl, he wasn't an activist. He wasn't doing no activism in the off season or anything like that. He was doing absolutely nothing related to activism until he was riding the pine and met that girl that got him radicalized. And these are just my opinions.